So just like all of you, I am at home with kind of nothing to do. So spending a lot of time on social media, and it ain't pretty. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually. So I just want to throw couple thoughts out at you about Facebook, Facebook mostly, but social media in general. And here's, people are always mad at each other on everything, and everybody takes offense at everything. Here's my advice. Take no offense where no offense was intended. Like, people get offended even though the other person didn't mean to offend. Just don't take offense. And to take that a step further, even if they mean offense, so what? I'm like, it's funny, sometimes people will send me like a private message and go, I hope you weren't offended by such and such. And usually it's somebody I don't even know. Like it's a Facebook friend of a friend, or some DJ I met at a convention, 13 years ago. I don't know who they are. And so I'm like, well, you can't offend me. I don't mean this in a mean or egotistical way, but you aren't anybody to me, right? You're not my brother or my parents or my children. You're just a name. So, you don't like my political or religious or COVID-19 views or whatever, fine. But then, don't be offensive if you don't need to, right? If you want to argue with people on Facebook, argue. But let's do it in a positive way. Like, attack the argument. It's called an ad hominem attack, when you attack the person instead of the argument. And, we see it in the DJ world all the time, where you're not a real DJ if, or, any DJ who sits down or, eats on the job, or just pick a vinyl. If you don't mix, if you do mix, if you're interactive, like, look, it's amazing to me. That would be like, a country western singer just saying, anybody who doesn't sing country western music is not a real performer. It's different ways of doing things, folks. So let's try to be a little kinder to each other. Go on Facebook, say something nice, let it go. And if not, then, just do what I do. I don't do enough, but I'm getting better at it. I use unfollow a lot. So when I just see, I have to unfriend somebody, I'm like, I don't even want to see their posts anymore, because I know they're always going to be negative, or they're always going to be pro-Trump or anti-Trump, or, conspiracy, or whatever the thing is. And it's like, I already know your view on everything, so I don't need to see it. And if they're obnoxious, and it doesn't need to be to me, if they're obnoxious to somebody else, I just block them. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. So my minute is almost up. See you next week. We'll talk about more specific DJ related things right then. But for right now, calm down. Don't be offended. It's no big deal. It's just life. We're all just trying to get through this thing with a smile. Hope that was helpful to you. See you next week.